Welcome back to Werewolf Adventures. Today we are going to do an apocalyptic takeaway. So the fun idea behind this series is what can we keep in the cupboards, shelf stable, which lasts a decent amount of time for an emergency. First items on the list, we have gone straight for the tin section, and we have a easy to cook, straight from the tin, beef madras, nice and spicy. This says microwave in 4 minutes, but you can heat it up on the hob, 4 to 5 minutes on a hob, on a gas cooker if the power is down. So everything needs to be able to be prepared without no mains electricity. I'm going to cook it on the hob today because I have that luxury. And to go alongside that, we're going to serve it up with some of the basmati rice. The basmati rice is actually designed to be cooked in a microwave. So it says there you can microwave. You can also use it on the hob. It has a shelf life of 2027 and we just ended 2025 and it's been in the cupboard for a little while. They last a lot longer than the best before. You can expect many more years after, as long as the tin's in good condition and there's no dents or anything on it. That's going to last a lot longer. So that's a really shelf stable product. These have got a really long shelf life. This is a couple of years. Much as I like to store packs of rice, it takes an awful lot of energy to heat up rice. So if you've got a little gas stove hob in a power down event, there's a hell of a lot more power, gas, to cook rice from dry. I mean, we're talking minimum 10-15 minutes, like 10 minutes. So this being pre-cooked and needing to be heated up, yes, it's got a shorter shelf life. It's easy to use. These only have about 3 to 4 months shelf life on them. It's still decent for a bread product, but these naans, they don't store like you would store your rice or your tin products, but they do have a better shelf life than your fresh bread, which you buy each week. So I figured these would be a good addition. So we've got a full-on Indian going on. We've got some basmati rice, a beef madras, and some garlic and coriander naan breads. I didn't want to go completely tin products because it felt like a bit of an easier cop-out. I could have just bought multiple different curries in tins and just done that. So I thought we'll make it a little bit more challenging. One of the first things I found was an Asian stir-fry kit. So this is a Malaysian peanut satay, and it serves 3 to 4 people or 2 greedy people like myself. So the Malaysian peanut satay kit, in the pack you get the Malaysian peanut satay sauce, a garlic and ginger paste, dried onion and garlic mix. It says you need to add some diced chicken, vegetables, which I could have added, but I didn't want to add from the tin, and then some oil, and then you've got your rice. There's your peanut sauce, look. There's your paste for coating your meat or whatever you're using, and then you get these really nice dried onions and garlic. It's got a couple of years shelf life on it, so it's a bit different. Tin stuff, it means you can add stuff to it. It just mixes it up a little bit. I've taken a punt on these vegetarian mock duck pieces. I'll show you the sticky Korean barbecue in a minute. We're going to go for the vegetarian mock chicken pieces. So they're made from soybeans, and I'm hoping these will hold their shape a little bit better. I found some sticky Korean barbecue, 4 packets. Got the crispy coating, batter, glaze sauce, and then you've got the roasted sesames. And then this one has another couple of years shelf life on it. I'll take it into the kitchen. We'll do this as a cook up, but it just mixes it up. You've just not got a cupboard full of tin stuff. Kind of makes prepping a little bit more exciting when you open up doors to different things and you start looking at different cuisines. And that's the whole point of this series. It's just a bit of fun. Oh, I forgot. I've also got some Punjabi mixed pickles, which I found in a B&M store. So this is kind of something like a condiment you have at an Indian takeaway. Let's crack on with this and let's see what we can produce. So we're in the kitchen. I think we'll start taking a look at some of the stuff and getting it on the go. We'll do the beef madras first. So that's simply just going to be remove it from the tin. Looks like that. And then we can slowly simmer that. It's got a really nice thick sauce to it. It's not the cheapest of tinned products you can get. I've paid £2 for it. So I'm hoping it's got some relatively decent ingredients, quality to it. We'll slowly simmer that. I'm curious to see what the mock chicken and duck looks like. So I think that's going to be next to do. So that's what the fake duck looks like. One thing I have learned doing these videos is not to judge it by the way it comes out the tin, because we've had some stuff which doesn't look very appetizing at all turn out quite nice, or it could just be disgusting. But we're going to drain this off and then open the chicken. Let's have a look, see what the chicken looks like. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the duck. Yeah, not too far off. Again, we're going to drain that off. We've got the rice, which we're going to simmer at the end with a little bit of water. I think what we'll do is we'll start with the Malaysian peanut satay. Coat the mixed garlic and ginger paste through diced chicken pieces, set aside. So we're going to put this in with we're doing duck. Just going to cut some of these down a little bit. Just going to use scissors, just as easy. Why use knives where a scissor works? Get some of this paste in and give it a mix about. It's got a really strong aroma to that. Let's mix that in a bit. Very strong smell of ginger. This is what's going to go in the pan. I'm going to leave that for a second because that can marinate for a little bit longer before we get that prepped in there. Just going to give the beef madras a little stir. It's on a very low simmer anyway. Combine the batter mix with 100 ml of water and then coat the chicken or tofu. So I need another bowl on the go. There's one extra ingredient we need just for everything. We just need some oil. The batter. Add the water. Chicken into the batter. This is when the multitasking takes over and I start making a mess. And we're going to put it into the breadcrumbs, the Peiko crumbs. I love these Peiko crumbs. I use them for making katsu curry with chicken breasts, one of Vicky's favourites. I followed the instructions. The batter was quite wet, it wasn't thick, but there's a Peiko covered mock chicken. Add a little bit of oil to the pan for the dried onions and garlic. We're going to shallow fry the chicken in Peiko crumbs. I bought some new pans just to make it look a bit better when I'm doing these food videos. Just because these black ones have aged a bit, they're starting to lose their non-stick. And I just want to improve the visuals a little bit on these videos. So that's the beef curry cooking down really nicely. That's on a really slow cook. But as you can see, it's loosened up now. It's got like a nice thick curry texture to it. Right, let's get these in the pan. For the rice to come back nicely, we just need to make sure that it's got sufficient moisture so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So those onions and garlic are starting to crackle. It's time to add the mock duck. It's a lovely smell coming from this. Let's add in the peanut satay sauce. So I've switched the two over because this front hob works a lot better. It is a very old cooker. I just don't see the point in replacing it until it breaks. We've got everything simmering away nicely. That's not, I mean, it's crisped up. The Peiko crumbs didn't stick too well to it. Then we add the sauce. We're going to mix that around. And then the roasted sesame seeds. Right, let's start with the Chinese takeaway first. So I'm going to go for the rice, the peanut satay duck or mock duck. We're going to serve it with some sticky Korean barbecue mock chicken. We're using the same rice. We've got some chunks of naan. We've got the beef madras, which was the simplest one to cook, straight from the tin. Put that onto the side of the plate there. That doesn't look too bad. Let's give this a taste review at the table. We have the Indian apocalyptic takeaway, tinned beef madras, microwave rice done on a pan, Punjabi mixed pickle, and some shelf-ish stable naan breads. And then we got the Chinese or Asian influenced takeaway with rice, peanut satay mock duck from a tin, and then we've got the Korean sticky barbecue mock chicken. Right, so I've got my resident takeaway enthusiast with me. You want to go for the Indian first or the Chinese? Indian. Right, so this is like the Apocalypse Christmas dinner you tried with me. This is all made from tin stuff. So the first one we've got is a beef madras with rice. Oh, spicy. Wowzers trousers. That's a very spicy madras. Nice flavour. Nice bits of beef in it. That's super hot though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just went for the hottest bit first. I don't know if you've ever had the Punjabi pickles. It's like a cold pickle. Don't put too much on your spoon. Like a tiniest bit. Like that much. Because it's very much an acquired taste.
What do you mean?
It's going to be spicy. It's going to be weird to start with. It's like a lemony, pickly, kind of spicy.
You scared me now.
Ready? It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Very sour.
But you're meant to really have it with other stuff, so you get a little bit of that madras and a little bit of that pickle. Try to put a tiny bit on there for you.
Yeah, please.
Tiniest bit. Ready? So with the pickle with the curry, yeah? And then we just try a bit of this naan bread. It's just your standard naan bread from a packet.
I love naan bread.
Yeah, and then dip it in the curry. What do you reckon then to that apocalyptic Indian takeaway?
I think it's very spicy, but I like the taste.
Yeah? Nothing you disliked on there?
No.
You found the pickles a bit weird, but...
Yeah, but it was kind of nice though. It was like, I don't know, it was just unique really. It was weird at first because I've never tried it before. Like when I got used to it, it was actually quite nice.
Yeah. So this, my darling, I forgot to say on these ones here, these are the fake chicken and the fake duck.
Yeah.
So the first one we'll go for. Should we go for a bit of this sticky Korean barbecue?
Yes.
This is fake chicken, Peyton.
That was insane.
You like it?
Yeah.
It tastes just like chicken.
It is like sweet and sour, like chicken things that you get out of Chinese. Like
I am now wondering whether my Chinese is I've ordered chicken and I've got mock chicken.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell the difference between that and the Chinese takeaway. And that's not me blowing my own trumpet. That is genuinely tasty. I'm going in for another piece.
Okay, I'll go with that one.
The only thing which didn't happen very well is the batter was a bit watery.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get the Peko crumbs to stick as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'll revisit this.
Okay.
Genuinely love that.
The sauce is so nice as well.
Yeah. Okay, so next we've got, this is peanut satay. And it's meant to be chicken, but I've used mock duck. So get a bit of rice with it. So that, again, this is fake. Unbelievable. Again, you can't tell the difference between that being duck and not duck.
Yeah.
It's soy. It's just soy. But it's done such a good job. And obviously, having it smothered in sauce obviously helps to mask certain aspects. I imagine if I just gave that to you as is, you'd say that that's not real. But I really can't tell the difference between the two. And the peanut sauce has got that kind of sweety sour kind of taste to it. Obviously you've got the peanuts coming through as well, but yeah, that's tasty. Favourite part? Sorry, the Korean sticky barbecue mock chicken's your favourite.
Yeah.
Least favourite?
I mean they're good, but I just
Punjab pickle.
Favorite, yeah.
Okay, so I've done all right then. We've got to think of some other stuff to do.
Yeah.
I need the viewers. I need you guys to help me. I've done Christmas dinner. I've done takeaway. I've done a burger. A cheeseburger for the apocalypse. What other things can I do for the apocalypse? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, a subscribe, even share it with someone else you know who would enjoy it. and I hope you see you in a future video. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.